Hey guys, um, took a trade, in, uh, I took a trade like 30 minutes ago and it was a loss. So I'm just gonna be tape reading this session. Not tape reading, but like just, paper trading slash tape reading. Um, Now, here's what happened. I'll show you guys what happened. So this is on the leap. So let me get rid of this. So I caught this 3R on the leap, and I was like, dang, I'm like, I'm in tune with the market right now. And so I caught this 3R on the leap, inversion to the downside. And then I was like, okay, I think we're going to keep drawing lower. And then, honestly, I rushed into another trade, but I tried this 5 minute, 30-second short, and so 5 minute gap, and I was trying to fade this inversion. Maybe wasn't the best idea, but anyway, so I'm focusing on discipline, and I'm just going to accept that. Yeah, I probably should have just been more patient and not traded the pre-market, or at least not traded that 5:30 to 7:30 window. So anyway, it's the consequences of my actions. I'll just be tape reading this session. What up, Snowman? I don't know if you heard me say it, but I took a trade in the pre-market. That was a loss, so I'm just gonna be tape reading. There's nothing I can do. Probably should have been more patient, not taking the trade in the pre-market, but we're just gonna move forward, and I'm not gonna really even care because I'm just trying to change things for once and for all. Like, I'm gonna start doing everything I need to do every day and just focus on what I can control. So, the reason I took a trade is because I felt like I was in tune with the market. I got a 3R on the leap, so I was like, okay, I think I'm in tune with the market. And then I thought I saw another opportunity, and anyway, maybe was not so in tune with the market as I thought. It's okay though, like I said. So anyway, I'm just gonna be tape reading and maybe doing some paper trades on the leap. But was that last night? No, just now. Um, just now I caught 3R on the leap, and then um, anyway, it's not a big deal. So yeah, just tape reading this session slash paper trading. I'm still gonna take it very seriously. So I could take a trade on the real counts, but it's like I know what's gonna bring me long term success is just understanding one trade max per session. So, or I mean one loss max per session. So okay, let's just start charting everything up here. So, boom. Today is, so there's no news today. Alright. As we know from before, we had this new week opening gap, and we talked about how, based off how we interact with this, it was going to tell us whether the market was wanting to go higher or lower. And you can see that we push up into it, sweep the high of this high resistant liquidity, so like this here, And then, so yeah, high resistant liquidity, bang. Let me mark this out. And then 1 hour change in state out of it. We also had 4 hour. I guess 4 hour change in state worked as well. Yeah, 4 hour change in state worked as well. Both of them worked. 1 hour change in state was most precise, but 4 hour change in state also worked out pretty nicely. So now we're at 7 projections. So when we hit this drawn liquidity, this is previous week's low. Yeah, I just got to focus on what I can control, and just keep doing everything I'm supposed to do every day. No, Jill. I'm sorry, man. This is all part of the process, though. It's all part of the process. Just understand that. I also took a loss already this morning, so I'm with you there. I can't take a trade on my real accounts today, but I still will chart everything up. But it's all about just keep moving forward. It's all about failing as much as possible, too. Like, if you knew you had to fail 3,000 times, and then after 3,000 times you'd be successful, you would try and fail those 3,000 times as fast as possible. And so, and you would actually not want to succeed, or you would be very okay with failures, because you would realize, oh wow, that means I'm one step closer to success every time I get that failure, right? And so it's kind of the mindset you need to have with failure, is it's actually getting you closer to where you want to be, not further. And yeah, it's not an easy mindset to have, but that is the truth. So yeah, high resistant liquidity, 4 hour change in state, and then delivery lower. Once again, with new week opening gaps, I do whatever line time frame change in state makes sense with context. So in this case, either a 1 hour or a 4 hour. So delivery to what? This liquidity pool. So this consolidation. Alright, let's screenshot this. Here, let's actually put text here. Oh, can't see screen. Oh, my bad. So this is what I was saying. High resistant liquidity. We get a sweep of this high. Then we get 4 hour change of state with new week opening gaps and new day opening gaps. I do whatever line time frame change of state makes sense given the context of how big the gap is and what makes sense. And so 4 hour change of state. Then we go 7 projections of this series of up close candles. 4-hour change in state, delivery lower. So, okay. I'm gonna just put here. Once again, this is my shadow model where you take a new week opening gap or a new day opening gap and you find a line time frame. You pair it with a change in state delivery after a liquidity sweep. So just flow state with a new day opening gap or a new week opening gap. So bang. We'll put this in yesterday. Or no, we'll make a new folder for today. This kind of gives the vibes of a data low. Don't you guys think? What occurred here? That was tariffs. So this is a data low. So this is actually a really nice strong liquidity because it's a data low. So what it's more normally we don't think of high time frame lows like this, data lows, but this is a data low because this is the tariff low from when Trump said that he was going to do 100% China tariffs. And so there's probably a one setup for life, actually. It's typically what happens with these high time frame trades. Yeah. We inverse the daily gap. Yeah, look at this. So this inversion, most people probably would not even think to look at this, but this was a one setup for life, dodgy one setup for life on the 1 hour. So, seems like we're drawn to that tariff low, if I had to guess. So if you guys don't know what the dodgy one setup for life is, it's basically you get an inversion for value gap, and then you have a data low that you target. So this is a high time frame version. Man, imagine if I could just see that right as it happened. I'm gonna send this to Dodgy. Alright. So, yeah, I think we're drawing down to the data low. So, in the short term, will we form... What up, Javier? Will we form an RTH gap to the upside? Most likely. Yeah, we're going to form an RTH to the upside, so it's possible we could start to fill that. But then again, this is going to be a huge RTH gap. Usually when it's this big, it doesn't necessarily get filled. So, okay. With all that in mind, I think we'll continue down to this data low here, China data low. And then as well, massive consolidation down here that will probably eventually be a draw on liquidity now that the market has confirmed this start of this move lower, in my opinion, right? I think this is looking pretty serious. All this looking like low resistant liquidity, and then consolidation below that we could tap into. So I'm watching this 24,300. Yeah, in that range for sure. So once again, guys, I can't take a trade today. I took a trade already this morning. That was a loss, and I thought I was taking a I took a 3R on the leap, and I thought I was like, oh wow, I'm in tune with the market, and then I rushed into something that wasn't good, and you know what, it's out of my control whether I take a win or a loss, so it's whatever. Probably should not have taken a trade, because what my rules are, if it's within that first 1 hour before my live trading window, it's gonna count as my trade for the live trading window. So basically, I just should not have taken it. But it's whatever. I'll take a trade on the leap if we get it. and it'd be very cool if we got a trade on the leap, because I could target maybe a high time frame trade to the data low. So I'm chilling, guys. It's really not that big a deal. So what next, guys? What next? How deep into? Yeah, looking like we definitely hit this liquidity pool. We could get a retracement off of this, right? We probably have some kind of gap that's maybe it'll be reclaimed, right? Let me show you what I mean. And we're also getting an S&T. Yeah, that's a pretty strong S&T. It's previous week's low S&T. So we got previous week's low S&T. So far, but I don't know if that's gonna hold. But short term, we do have this 4-hour BPR that is now going to be supercharged because we've used it 1 time, 2 times, and then now possibly 3 times. We might even go to the 1 hour and see if we can find a more specific gap. Yeah, there's one right here. So, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's not looking like we're using that one that much. Okay, so yeah, and I know it's an 8-hour one, but time is fractal, right? So I could use this. It's 12-hour one. Whoops. Then again, we'll just have to see. I want to see how this 1 hour candle closes. We might close with CRT here. Yeah, like, I think we will continue down to this data low eventually. But in the short term, we could retrace. You know what would be crazy, though? Imagine if this was... Wait, you know what would be kind of crazy? I'm not saying it's necessarily going to happen. But imagine if this was actually... What if this was actually a market maker buy model? Like, for instance... Like, I'm just being super hypothetical here. But sometimes you just kind of want to think in hypotheticals, right? What if this was market maker buy model where we're getting previous day low S&T or previous week's low S&T, and then we went back up? Thought. I don't know though. I think these low resistance lows will get hit soon. once again, guys, I'm just trying my best in everything. Like I know I took that loss in the pre-market, in pre my live trading window, and you know what? Sometimes I'm gonna allow myself to take a trade in the prior to the live trading window, but I probably should not have taken it in this. Probably should not have taken it today, and it's a lesson learned. All right. So we're just gonna keep watching price action. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Right now, this could be high resistant. We're obviously drawing lower right now, so seems like we just got a CRT here. 5-minute implied gap. Now 30-second change in state. So this would have been nice had I seen this, right? So 5-minute implied gap. Then we got 30-second change in state right there. This actually could be nice. Should we try this on the leap? Let's try this on the leap. Let me log in. Okay, we'll try this on the leap. I'm gonna have stopped there. Once again, sometimes you just gotta minimize losses. That's all. It's a game of minimizing losses. So now it's actually looking like we might inverse this to the upside. Ooh, wait, what's this? Yeah, I guess that wasn't so obvious. Oh wow, we tapped equilibrium. Okay, so this is actually looking like a 2022 model to the upside. Look how perfectly we tapped equilibrium. Just kind of depends if we get this. Maybe actually this original trade is gonna work. I wonder if it got stopped out or not. Hey, it didn't. We'll see. Probably wasn't anything obvious though. Yeah, something I'm realizing about trading is like what Garrett was saying about like not being able to control losses is so true. So you just kind of have to realize like you just gotta execute high probability trades and then not care. I mean, I already know that. Like I've already known that, but it's not easy. Hey, this is working out, actually. Is that, yeah, it's actually working out. So, nice thing is I minimized risk with this. Oh yeah, True Opens. See, this I always forget to check True Opens, but True Opens is probably the one of the most important parts of bias because it's gonna tell you, like whether a trade is good or not, because it's gonna be below the True Opens. You know that kind of, you know what I mean? Okay, so now it looks like this actually is gonna turn low resistant. So I think I might actually flip the leap trade. Did we stop that on it? Alright. Alright. We're flipping this because now it's looking low resistant. And I'm gonna go stop below the momentum candle and then TP here. And we're also delivering from a 2022 fair value gap. So what I was gonna look at is True Opens. I want to see True Opens. So yeah, we're below 730. See that? We're 752. Then this 2022 model. So this is how you know which way the market's gonna go, is because of True Opens. It's the map. It's the map of the market. And then we probably have a low time frame one. Oh, I'm gonna have to add it. 821 plus 22 is so yeah. Look at this. You see this? You see how this was the low? This is what I'm talking about when I say True Opens are the map of the market. Because now you can say, oh yeah, that was the low. That was identified as manipulation. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think we're just going to start trading on the leap a whole bunch and not really care. And just focus on practicing live execution. And just take a ton of trades. And I'm gonna ignore Gary because Gary's like, don't paper trade. I'm ignoring Gary, bro. Sometimes you just gotta do what you think's best. I think right now, like it's obvious, guys. You'll know when it's a real trade because I pull up everything and I execute all the trades across all the accounts. Um, versus if it's a paper trade, it's like it's just in trading view, you know. So once again, we rebalance equilibrium of this. See how perfectly we rebalanced equilibrium? So we'll probably go maybe like 4 projections. There's 1, there's 2. I'd probably just target 3 projections here. Oh, and look at this. Look at why this is so obvious as a 2022 model, by the way. Why is this obviously a 2022 model? Because we had equal lows that we swept. So now we're getting 906. To me, it's turning low resistant. And how much fun did you blown? What kind of question is that, bro? How much funded have I blown? What kind of question is that? I've passed 16 funded. You mean funded? Oh, so evals, past 16 evals. Probably taken like 50 or so. Yeah, I've blown fundeds. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, I've blown fundeds. It's, you know, all learning process. I don't know how many, like 10. I don't know. Something like that. I guess 16, because if I pass 16, then I've blown 16. Oh, you know what? This is gonna be real nice. I honestly, guys, I might just make an executive decision to say maybe we do give them Top Steps one more go, because I do think this is nice. No, I can't do that. Then it's gonna be, yeah. So 5 minute for value gap. We will see if we inverse this. It could be good for shorts. If it holds a 30-second change in state, it could be good for longs. There's reasons for both sides, but I think we're obviously breaking 5 minute structure to the upside. And it looks like we're starting a low resistance liquidity round to the upside. I can't take a trade on the Top Steps though. I can't take a trade on the accounts. If I do it, if I ever do it, like if I ever break that rule where I take a trade when I'm when I'm supposed to have been done for the day, I mean, it's a can of worms, because if I ever take a trade when I'm supposed to have been done for the day, it's this huge can of worms, because then from there it's like, okay, well then what if it happens again, and then you know what I mean? It opens this giant rabbit hole or can of worms where like if I do it once, then then I'll end up doing it again, and then I'll do it again, and then it leads to tilt. So that's why I can't, even if I wanted to, I can't. So I gotta stay disciplined. Does that make sense? If I do it once, then it'll happen again, and then eventually it'll lead to a tilt. And so I can't. If I take a loss, I have to accept that I cannot continue trading for that session. So it's looking like a market maker buy model, but you know what though? You know what? This is high resistant. This is so high resistant. Oh yeah, this is so high resistant, and we've manipulated 730 perfectly. Yeah, this is gonna be high resistant. Let's close out of the trade. Yeah, it's gonna be high resistant. Close. Yeah, 1 minute change in state. Yeah, because look at how we manipulated the high resistant liquidity curve. So what do I mean by that? Right, we have a liquidity curve, right? See how we push above it, inducing longs, and now maybe we get this 1 minute change of state. Oh man, this could be a vulture imbalance right here. It's possible. Ah. So there's SMT with this high too. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Super tight stop. On the leap. The reason I say this is because there's SMT with this high. Yeah. Okay, now it definitely looks like we're going higher. Yeah. I guess the initial idea was correct. I should have stayed in the longs, dang it. Right, but you see how we got a sweep and then we get displacement, breaking above an old high, and then more displacement, breaking above an old high. This is how you know the market's bullish, because we're breaking above old highs. To go run now low resistance liquidity. And it could be bear. It could turn bearish again. It's just a matter of kind of like when. We're getting SMT. Now we've officially definitely taken the true open. So 730's been taken with SMT. Yeah, you know what? If we got this inversion, $921. know, maybe what I could do is I could say I'm gonna use my after hours trade. I don't know if that's allowed. Honestly, I think that's reasonable to say. Like, I'll just use the after hours trade. Did we get SMT with YM at the low? I lost control after a stop loss and punched my laptop. I regret it and want to improve my emotional discipline. Any guidance? Any guidance? I destroyed my laptop. Uh, it's not easy, bro. I would just say, just like I'm in this mindset of right now, like understanding like if nothing changes, then nothing will change. Like you won't get the life you want if you can't change the habits. And that's kind of what I'm getting at right now is I'm realizing, hey, like nothing's going to change if I can't change my habits. So I think I'll use the after hours trade on this. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. I don't know if that's breaking my rules or not. I don't think it is, uh, but I just think this is really nice, and I want to. Think it's finally gonna go up. No, I think we're gonna go dump now. Okay, I'm gonna short here. No way. Anyway, stop is set. So I'll go break even if we hit this low. And then, yeah, we'll see. Probably just TP here. I could leave a runner. We'll see. There we go. Bang. Okay, so break even just got hit. Alright. Let's go. I should have taken it on the computer. Okay. I'll definitely take some off there. Nah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I should not have taken some off there. Whatever. Well, I guess it worked out. So just a break-even trade. 2-minute walk. I should have taken that on the computer. I should have executed that on the computer, guys, because I want you guys to be able to see my execution. I don't know why I didn't do that, but that was a break-even trade for me. Yo, it's playing out now. Oh my gosh, it's playing out now. Oh my gosh, look, was that Phoenix? Might have been Phoenix at the high. Holy. Okay, I'm probably not taking another trade then. But I was right. I was right. So yeah, I decided officially that. So the way I do this, it's I have unlimited loss break evens and wins, one loss max in New York, and then I have unlimited break evens and wins, one loss max for after hours. I'm gonna allow myself to take the after hours trade in New York in like certain circumstances like this, especially because today's Friday and yeah. Man, if I had just, oh, man, I think yeah, rejection block ended up holding so nicely. Wow. Let's check out the stock heat map. Let's see it. Let's see it. But like, guys, I do think that's disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then, like in certain circumstances, it allows myself 2 losses in New York session. But what that means is that that I can't take a trade after hours. That's what that means. So, I think that's a very reasonable thing. Sometimes you just like as I move forward, I figure out what I like best, and I think that makes a lot of sense. We actually had stacked SMTs too. So stacked SMTs with this rejection block. Wow, look at that momentum. Alright, we'll probably get another trade actually now that it's doing this. We'll probably get something else. So. And I'm going to take, whenever I take a trade, I'm going to take it on the leap as well. So, yeah. Dang, bro. That was interesting. Wow. That was... Let me actually get rid of this. It's actually... Oh yeah, you wanted me to check out stock heat map. Oh, there it is. No, I had it. I had it. Anyway, I should probably just watch price. Oh, there it is. Now it might actually be going back up. Oh my gosh. Oh, looks like we're getting a 15-second change in state back down. Oh, where's the first minute for value gap? Let's look at that. Where is that? Yeah, that seems like a manipulation leg. And we have previous week's low SMT. So we'll just have to see. Oh, we need to get the Nutra open. Oh. Bro, I'm hardly ICT trader because I like obviously I trade ICT, but like in reality I disagree with ICT on a lot of stuff, like volume profile, like I don't know, there's a million things I disagree with them on. So I don't call myself a little ICT. I don't even know what to call it. I don't put myself in that box. I'm just a trader that likes ICT. Because it works. Which time zone you using, bro? UTC which? It's UTC, I think, +4 or +5. UTC +5. It's New York. Dr. Donut Trades? Man. That guy is the true guru. Dr. Donut. Alright, we'll probably go higher now. So, okay. Seems like we had accumulation, manipulation. I don't know, I'm just being patient. If there's nothing obvious, then I'll do nothing, obviously. I'm at 922. Right now we're in premium relative to true opens. So if I had an entry, it'd probably need to be going back to discount. This whole range is a nice accumulation. Let's take a look at higher time frame. Once again, if we don't retrace back to discount, I don't know. 1 hour about to inverse. They'll mark this out as an implied gap. Yeah, and then we got a 5-minute change in state there. Interesting. Interesting. Now we're forming SMT with this high. We just did. We just formed the SMT. This could be nicer actually. Shorts. We might want to play continuation with the trend here. Remember, it is bearish. Very bearish. So, possibly Phoenix with this 5-minute rejection block on ES. So, we could look for change to stay off the Phoenix. Oh, look, there's a 30-second IPG. I wonder if this is gonna hold. Dang, bro. I mean, we're expanding lower. I personally want to see us keep going lower, but then again, it's a previous week's low S&T here. There's cases for either side. I don't know, guys. What liquidity is up here? This is just a gap. It's just a gap. I think the market wants this, but I don't know. I guess maybe I won't do anything. Okay, maybe we're on the opposite side of the curve here. Just keep my mind open. I don't know. This seems pretty nice from like a sweep perspective. It's a gap though. Nothing's clear. Nothing's clear. I don't need to do anything. Dang, man, imagine you caught this. like the reason I like this is like you can just tell. Like I would consider this change in state delivery, even though there's not really like a opposing colored candle on the opposite side of the curve. Um, we get this sweep. Like we could go down the 15-second. Well, that's not obvious, but we could mark this. I'd consider marking this out like this because I'm conceptualizing what's going on. Right? We had a momentum candle, and we had a sweep of these lows. So I know when we get this, like I would possibly consider this change in state because I know that this was a sweep and then momentum candle. So, and then because if I use a thing on the left side of the curve, I know on the low time frame, if I go low enough, it's going to be a change of state. But once again, all order blocks are changing states, so. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might just go to the bathroom or something because I don't know. Right now, I'm not seeing anything. So. Man, we are expanding higher. I don't know. I guess there's no opportunity for me right now. I don't know. In hindsight, guys, maybe it is just better just to do one trade max in New York. I mean, one loss max in New York per day, and then leave it. If I take a second trade, leave it to be on a different session. But I don't know. I don't know what's best. I'm trying my best to be disciplined. It's not easy to know what is best to do. We got 3 minutes till this closes. It does not look bad. It comes with SMT, so yeah, it doesn't look bad. You know, it'd be kind of cool is if we were delivering from some kind of NWOG. I don't think we are. Where's True Month open? Yeah, so True Month open. We just took it out. We're below True Week open. We obviously swept out the True Day open. We swept out the True Session open. We swept out 922, which is the 90-minute open. We swept out every True open. Now we have a sequential SMT with previous week's low. That seems pretty nice, don't you think? I think I'm gonna take this for sure on the leap, because if this hit on the leap, I think I would bank like I don't know, I'd bank like crazy if I took this on the leap and it hit. Maybe I target. Oh, could you imagine I target that and it hits? You know what? Let's just do it, bro. Guess I probably shouldn't front run it, but. So 0.2 is the lowest risk I do. So I might do it with 0.1, which would be 2. Like it comes with previous week's low sweep and SMT, and it manipulate. The reason I like it a lot is it manipulated every True open. It manipulated every True open. So, time and price are aligned with the sequential SMT. That's all I'm saying. And it could be TGIF too. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it.
Order fill.
Am I stupid? Maybe I should not take it. It's whatever. I'm just going to target 1-to-1 on top step. And then. Or, you know what? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think if this hit, I might be in a pretty good position on the leap. Well, I'm in this. Pause can target 1-to-1 on top steps. We should at least go up to these highs. So would this be 1-to-1? It would be. So we should at least go up there. We have previous week's low SMT. So I just put the stop loss in. What's going on? It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me. Yeah. Anyway. I'm in the 1 hour IPG. Because it's a previous week's low SMT, previous week's low sweep. We also got changes to delivery. So yeah, and if it's TGIF, what's the weekly range? Then we should retrace probably 30%. I guess 30% is only up to here. Whatever, I don't care. I'm in the trade. We'll see. I so badly wanna leave it to go run. You think we could hit these highs by today? Part of me feels like we could hit those highs by today. I don't know. This 1 hour IPG looks like it could do it, but I don't know. Oh, you can't see my screen. Well, I think it's a good 1 hour inversion. So, I don't know what to say other than we'll just have to see. Yeah, you know what? I might just target those highs, honestly, and just leave it to go run for the day. Because I think we could hit those highs by the end of the day today. honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think we could hit those highs by the end of the day today. So YOLO, and we're getting another inversion on the low time frame as well. On well, we'll see. On the 15-second. That's funny. Yeah, I honestly do think we could go to those low resistance highs at the end of the day today. I'm just gonna leave this and see. Be crazy if we did. I think it's a pretty good trade, but I don't know. Or I could just target 1-to-1. I think this is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I don't know. It is 10 a.m. So if the market's going to start expanding starting at 10 a.m., then you would expect it to start expanding, well, right now, because it's 10 a.m. Whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Exactly. It does look like a good swing trade. Thanks, Jill. Yeah, I'm going to just... What I'm going to do... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold it till either TP's hit, right? So these low resistance highs, or until the end of the day. Or stop losses hit. That's my plan. So we'll see. And I'm going to do the same for the leap. So... yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's really good, to be honest. I really do. So yeah, I'm gonna hold it till the end of the day. So maybe I'll just end the stream. I'm gonna hold it till the end of the day. Sequential SMT with a really brilliant looking 1 hour IPG. So I think you just gotta play the odds on this one. I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna hold it till the end of the day today. And actually, you know what? On the leap, same thing, right? On the leap, I think we could go up to those highs by the end of the day today. So yeah, I'm gonna take profit at the end of the low resistance highs. And if so, then I'm gonna be cooking on the leap. But to be determined. Yeah, I'll probably just, check out then. Probably just check out of the market because we'll see. I think it's good. I still think it's good, but what do I know? Oh my gosh. We ended up getting a 3-minute inversion to the downside, or like a 1 minute or something. Is it 30-second? Yeah, it was a 30-second inversion to the downside. So this hit. Nothing's really invalid on the high time frame. If anything, this is looking like a Phoenix model right here. We got SMT with the rejection block, so look at that Phoenix model. I think I probably could have caught that one. I probably could have caught that one, honestly. You could have entered on Phoenix targeting the high time from LRLR. Oh my gosh. I think I could have caught this. I'm not even kidding, guys. I think I could have caught this. This would have been 135 to 1. I think that's actually a realistic trade. Because we already knew that the higher time frame was bullish because of the 1 hour inversion, and then we had a Phoenix model. I'm not even kidding. Like, I think I could have caught this. I think I could catch this in the future. That's crazy. I think in the future, man, Phoenix model, and then wow, what on earth? What on earth? Could you imagine? Oh man, could you imagine? I'm loving the volatility though. Such good volatility. So yeah, I'm liking the new rule where I do unlimited break evens and wins, one loss max in New York, and then unlimited break evens and wins, one loss max in the after hours. But the after hours trade can be used as a second trade in New York under rare circumstances. Um, hmm. All right, I think I might end the stream. We're already in the trade. I mean, I'm in the trade, so to be determined how it plays out. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I guess it's only 8:15. Yeah, wow, it's only 10:15. I guess I'm not supposed to end the stream. Man. Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to end the stream. Alright. Well, so we have a breaker. Reaper. So this is my Abyss model. This looks pretty good. My Reaper Abyss model, where we have a Reaper gap, line time from change in state out of it. Go! And I would have I considered this the change in state using this. Maybe I should just do one trade max per session. Or like one, like I don't even know. I got stopped. That would have got stopped out. Hey, now it's inversing again to the upside. Look at that. That rejection block. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be in this high time frame trade anymore. I'm not gonna lie. If we can break the high, I might just go break even on it. Then again, I probably shouldn't change the trade that I'm already in. Hey, what up, FA? Did you see? I don't know. Did I? On a 2-minute. Okay, go up now. Now. Yo, what up? Now this actually looks pretty decent. Yeah. Okay, if we break the high, I don't really want to be in this high time frame trade anymore, honestly. Okay, yeah, I don't want to be in it anymore. So, because it's either we're gonna go up now or not. So you better go up now, because I'm going break even. So, yeah, so I'm gonna go break even on the. You're bullish. I'm bullish too. And then same with the Leap account. I'm going break even. Hey, it's up 1,000. Okay. Bro, can you reflect your view on BTC? Yeah, we can actually, yeah, sure. Since I'm already in break even on this trade, for sure. So I'm gonna close out of this, but guys, I will be targeting those low resistance highs. If we get it, then hopefully I can pass all of these accounts. So, or I'll hold till the end of the day. Either one, whichever happens. Either end of the day or if this hits. So, yep. Cool with whatever now, honestly. But if this hits, I think, will I pass the accounts? I'll pass at least this one. Right? Yeah, I'll definitely pass at least this one. So, okay. My view on BTC. Uh, yeah, let's look at my view on BTC. So, just making sure this is set right. Okay. So my view on BTC. Um, we're about to get this 1 hour inversion for value gap, so I'll be bullish if we get this. Probably. Let me look around more. Oh wait, we're in a huge dump though. In the short term, if we get this 1 hour IFG, this still could be bullish. That's all I'll say. Oh. was NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ, we're obviously getting displacement higher. So, I think we'll be bullish. Oh, man, I'm so tired. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I can't. You guys already know what my position is right now, so I'm gonna end the stream. I'm so stupidly tired. I just need to end the stream. Okay, peace out, guys.